Mhm. All right. Let's get into the title. Let's get into the title. Um, the title is Flipping and Lying. You know, the embarrassing thing is when you sit there and you talk long enough, people start listening to you and you start lying. You can never get by sitting there trying to lie your way into stuff and out of stuff. Uh, Now, you know, I've been on the bushes, and sometimes I listen to certain things, and sometimes I sit there and think about stuff, and I just come and say what I feel. You can't sit there and lie about stuff, and then you got to tell another lie. Then you got to tell another lie. Hey, Gold Peps, how you doing? You got to tell another lie. Then you try to come in, you try to fit in with people. And then a lot of times you got people that do a lot of flipping. They'll flip over here. They cool with one person. Then they start dogging another person out. But wait a minute, wasn't you just cool with that individual? There's a lot of that going on. So that's the way it is. Y'all got to understand that people going to do that. That's the way it is. They go on and on, lying and say this and that. They going to do this. They going to do that. Oh, I'm married to what you call. I'm married to what you call. Now, if you married, you married. Just tell the truth. I'm married. But if you ain't married or you never been married, just say no. I never been married. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't sit up here and try to lie, and don't lie like every man wants you. Don't lie like all these men are calling and talking to you and they want you. You want it. You want that. How do they get your number? We got people that sit up here just lying, making up stuff as they go. I mean, first they come out, they over here, they cool. Next thing you know, they get over here, they do this, they apologize, and then they go back and do the same thing they was doing before. Y'all gotta understand, these are flippers. We got a lot of them in the chat. We got one, you flip, you go to one community, you toe up that one, you embarrass yourself in that community, then you jump out of that community, you come over here, and then you one way, and then you jump from that community, then you over here and over in this woman's chat or this man's chat, and you talking all crazy, talking all loud like you gonna do something. You ain't gonna do nothing. Hey, Foot Soldier, Felicia the One, Monica, no justice. Exactly. We don't care. They get to flipping and flip flopping. And I mean, it's so man, it can get so confused. You don't know who. You know, and then when you got a man on your panel, he talking, even though he may be full, you may think he full of bull. Sometimes he can be something else. But if even if the person you don't like is telling the truth, they just telling the truth, and you got to acknowledge, hey, he telling the truth. If the man is up on the panel talking to somebody and he talking to two women, and then another one jump in and got something to say. Now, what he could have done, he could have just kept his mouth closed and said, I'm not, he said, I'm not talking to you. No, you ain't got to address that one. If I'm talking to two people on the panel, okay, I'm talking to them, and somebody else decide they want to jump in and say something to me, you know what I do? Don't say nothing to them. Ignore them like they ain't there. That's how you do that. I know it's hard to do. Ignore them like they ain't there. Then you got somebody that constantly And I heard somebody say you can make Christian a bad name. I said, wow, really? So I said, well, you can put it that way, but then you got to look at the contents and you got to listen to the content. How is the person talking? What are they saying? Are they making sense? What are they saying? Are they saying a lot of bull crap? So what are they really saying? Are you out here? Do you have your channel? Are you out here talking? No. You in somebody else's chat room. Right? Right. See, what they don't understand is when you in your own house, you can talk as much as you want in your own home. But when you go to somebody else, you know how to conduct yourself. But if they ask you a question, you give them an answer. They may not like the answer that you give them, but when they ask you, Monica, foot soldier, when they ask you the question, guess what? They ready to receive it. They don't want to get the message from you. They get the message from somebody else. But it's the same message. You understand? I said that once before. These flipping people, they your enemy 1 minute, then they cool with you 1 minute. And I sit back and I look. And I'm gonna use I want to use a name, but I want to use an example. But then somebody might get mad, so I'm not gonna do it like that. I don't do because some of these folk, when you call their name foot soldier, now they tell you say a name, put a name on it. But when you put a name on it, they get mad. Why you get mad? You told me to put a name on it. What's wrong? People's Lounge. How you doing? How you doing? I'm just saying. Foot soldier, stop making me laugh. I'm through. I'm saying tired of laughing at you because you stupid. You ain't gotta talk. Oh, you silly. I'm just saying. Some of these folks don't get it. Felicia the one, they don't get it. I be laughing my butt off. I get on here. That's why I try not to do too much. I just sit there and laugh and look and laugh and look and laugh. And like I told you, you got some people talking about leaving. She ain't left yet. Still talking stuff. Ain't got a wrench in somebody's chat. These wannabe, these pretenders, these quacks, these pretenders that want to, or better yet, you got some talebearers. You tell them something and they go back and that's what that is, talebearer. They go back and you talk to them, they go back and tell stuff off on you. Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you what Felicia the One's secret is. It's so, and she stay. You see what I'm saying? They can't keep their mouth closed, but they flip too much. See, sometimes I've learned something too. Somebody enlightened me. They say, Eric, what it is. Sometimes people are friends with people on Facebook and they show them pictures and they be cool. But then when they get mad, they get on Facebook, they get pictures. I never understood that. I never understood that. How did you get those pictures? You know, I laugh at some of these people on here. I'm buffering. Oh, for soldier man. Just blame foot soldier. Yeah, I tell you, I'm just tripping, y'all. That's all. You know, I just like coming on here. I'm just telling you what I see. We got too many flippers on here. Flip, 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 flip. Don't know what you're going to do. You tell one story, then you lie about another one, then you say this. Let me tell y'all something. If you married, don't tell nobody you married, and then 3 or 4 years later, you talking about somebody left you, or you're not with somebody. Oh, she left me and she did this. Me and her was never married. But you told us that you was married to her. You know, don't sit there and just make up lies and say you married, and then your woman go off messing with somebody else, and then all of a sudden now you and your woman together. Make up your mind. Keep your significant other off the YouTube. I'm just saying, keep your significant other off the YouTube. If they not on there and they don't want you to be on there, you might need to listen to them. For you to get mad, for you to get upset over people you never seen, it's insane. It don't make sense. All you got to do is what? Block them or hang up the phone or leave it alone. Now you got one female. Everybody knows she goes from community. She could be known many names. The destroyer, the devourer. Everywhere she go, she meet friends, and next thing you know, she get into it. Now that's a flipping communities from community to community. Look like everywhere you go, everybody know you. Everybody know you. You got people that ain't in this community talking real bad about you. It don't make sense. I stay up out of there. Sometimes I just say, look, I'm gonna change my name and go somewhere else and talk to some positive people that ain't with the drama. Just saying. Just saying. You gotta understand what it is. Some people want attention like a child. Some think they can say anything and no one's supposed to say anything back. Some are controlling, but there are some people on here pick your poison. Yes, right. If you were my husband, I would ban you from YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, I understand that, but it ain't just YouTube. They probably Instagram. Don't forget that. You got Facebook, you got a whole lot of folks. And a lot of time they got these set up foot soldiers. I think, now this is me thinking, can I think for a minute? Sometimes they set it up even to know who you are. Even the police say, well, man, we ain't got no, oh, yes, we do. Go to YouTube, there he is. Oh, go to Instagram, there he is right there. I'm telling y'all, it's too many. It's some people. If I was low down, you could name some names of how many pancake people in here, the flapjack people. It's too many pancake people in here. Eric, why you call them pancake people or flapjacks? Because when you cook a flapjack or a pancake, you have to turn it, flip it over, right? Then you got to flip it over again. If you don't watch it, some of them you got to turn around, flip it over again to get it brown. I'm just saying. Come on, y'all. Too much flipping. It is. It is what it is. Yeah, all of us. So there's a whole lot of them. Because when I hear something about this ex-president and his Twitter account, and these folks say they talking all that mess on Instagram. I said, oh man, y'all fight on that, don't you? Oh, and in real life, it gets serious. I'm telling y'all, it's too many flipper. And then and one thing about the flipping is you cool this minute, okay? 2 or 3 days, now you're mad at that person. If you're in a profession, if you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, okay? Listen to me. A real lawyer, a real doctor, okay, a real nurse, a real construction worker, those folks that's up in there in the upper, a lot of times you ask yourself, any doctors or lawyers in the YouTube, real doctors that went to, any real lawyers? Ain't no real nurses. Is there any real therapists? Real ones? Y'all on the YouTube? I would think y'all be like, man, we don't have time. We up there in the upper class. We in the upper class. It's worse than pancake flip. More like Shock out of the water, old dry land. You need to quit. People. Oh, okay, thank you. Wait a minute. What's wrong? Oh, y'all need to quit. And then the emojis, y'all are so retarded. But y'all understand where I'm coming from. Y'all understand where I'm coming from. See, I ain't trying to get nobody to get, because I know some folk get mad, but it was strange, y'all. It just, you can't talk. We can get on a panel and you talk to somebody. Now the person you can't stand. You don't like them. You can't stand them. They get on a panel. And sometimes you just don't address them. And then sometimes the host, he may know or may not know, may say, hey, get on or say something and then that other person say something smart just to bait you to say something to them. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna say this. Me and John Frank are not friends. Not at all. But he was right when he got up on a certain person panel and he was talking. I'm gonna say this, okay? I can say it because this is my lie. He was talking, but the thing he shouldn't have said was talking to that other person. Don't say nothing. He could have just kept talking to them other two. If you're getting into it or you having a discussion, keep talking to those two. Ignore that one because you're not talking to that one. They're going to say something to you to bait you in. They want to bait you in. Like I said, I don't hate nobody. I don't wish nobody to get hurt. But if you keep going the route you're going, it's not on nobody. It's on you. Your mouth. I learned something, Foot Soldier, and I'm going to say this. Sometimes people's mouth write a check that their body can't cash. If I can't cash no check, y'all know I ain't gonna say it. I'm just speaking so some people can learn. This here is for the people coming in. Should have said it in the beginning. For the new people coming in. For some of the old people, they can learn. If they don't want to listen, they have a right to leave. Man have a right to speak. Everybody has a right to speak. Some people getting their feeling. Yeah, it's worse than that. People are in their feelings. But if ain't nobody talking to you, you ain't got to address that individual. They already know. They want you to say something. A lot of times it's a setup. Sometimes people try to bait you in and say something. They may say something to Foot Soldier. Foot Soldier may say something back. Then again, she may look at you and laugh. Certain people say things because they may want, okay, we're going to say something, see what Monica's going to say. So they can say something, so they can talk about it. Some people do that. And it's sad, it's messed up. It's messed up. Some people you care about. Some people you think cool with you. They not really cool with you. They get mad when you tell them something. They don't want to hear that. And these people on here on this drama, you say they act like that in real life. I doubt it. I think they just do it on YouTube to, like I said before, we get views. They just want to pick a fight with you. They've been doing this for 7 years. Are they worse than children? Yes, they are. At least a child can grow up. At one point, we used to get into it. Now we cool. And some say, no, we ain't cool. We grow up, we just don't say nothing to each other. But not to these folk. Now, I saw something the other day. I saw something and I laughed. I saw somebody chat and they was tripping in and they was talking to they was talking to G. And when they was talking to G, it was so funny how when they was in the chat, I was looking at the replay and how the talebearer came in there. And when the talebearer came in there, I saw how that person eased their way up out of there. They wasn't in there no more. And I said, I like that. Sometimes, to me, if I see the talebearer or the enemy, and I'm on a panel, and I see the enemy coming up in there, if I see her coming up in there, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm out respectfully, and I'm gonna put it in bold print, in caps. You already know. Well, why don't you just leave? No, I want them to know I'm gone. That's me. But that's just with your Scorpion mama. Hey, how you doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, these folks something else. I just thought I'd say something, y'all, because I know how it is with this all this. It's too much flipping, too many gymnastics in here. Too many athletes, gymnastics in this community. They say they're not in this community, but if you talk about this community so much, you are in this community. You speak on things that you seeing. You don't speak on no other community, but you speak on this community. I'm just saying, listen to them. Listen to them when they talk bad about this community. They can rename the community what they want to, but they still in the community. They talk about the community because this is what they from. They don't talk about no other one, but they right here. Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. And when somebody is talking, they're talking, say you got three. They're not talking about three. They're talking about the two. People don't understand. Some people want people to talk about them because they want to be in it. Simple as that. I don't talk to people I don't like. No conversation is needed. Right, right, right. You don't have to talk to anybody. I just walk off. Sometimes I just ignore them. You can go and speak to somebody and say, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? They don't speak back. You know what that tells you? You ain't got to speak to them no more. Ain't no law say you got to speak to them no more. Keep it a buck. Keep it walking. Keep walking. Mm-hmm. Keep walking. What they gonna speak to you for? When they spoke to you, you acting all funny. Things is a lot of people. The thing is, a lot of people know how to reach the people they have a problem with. So why bring it on social media? That's a good question. Why? Because see, a lot of folks talk a lot of trash. Why they talking about it? Because they far away. It ain't like they in the same neighborhood. They ain't crazy. They get far away and talk all loud and all like they run stuff. There's certain women on here that got clout. That when they come to a chat, man, they got all kind of views. I say, go ahead. They got all kind of views and get all kind of finance. I be seeing, oh, look at this there. Go ahead. Do what you do. But when you boil it down, are they telling the truth? Is it something that's going to help you? If it's not going to help you, you might want to back up and say, nah, that ain't going to help me. See, it's like TV. See, the actors on there, they get paid. Mm-hmm. YouTube, if they get donation, they get paid. Is it that much? I don't know how much. Some don't get that much. Some will get a whole lot. But boy, this flipping. And then the talebearer. You can talk bad about them, and then you still cool with them. Y'all need to, like they were talking about dirt delete on Eric Brown. I seen the dirt delete on a whole lot of folks, and it wasn't pretty. Just saying, y'all. People getting their feelings. Oh, I heard somebody. I read somebody say, "I don't listen to Eric Brown." Yeah, don't listen to Eric Brown. Mm-hmm. Trying to show yourself in the water. You in a swimming pool trying to show somebody you in the water and find out that picture old as dirt. But anyway, it is what it is. I ain't mad at you. Just keep on, and you doing the right thing. Don't listen to Eric Brown. You doing the right thing. Wait a minute, I forgot something, yo. Hmm. 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 Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I've been saying, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta watch them. They can't help it. They can't help themselves. Ain't no positivity. But I did hear something positive from Faith. Faith was talking about gun violence. She was, and that was so true what she said. That was deep. Just listen to that what she said when she was talking about gun violence. If you got a gun, you put that gun up. Now in Tennessee, they got you can buy it, you can carry it. But you got to be in a holster on your side until you get a license. You can conceal it. From what I understood, my thing is when you get one, just get a license just in case the laws may try to flip the script on you. So uh, let me see. I was always told that the only way your business get out is when you put it out. Right, right. That's true. That's true. Amen. That is so true. But yes, y'all. Let me get back a little bit what I was saying. Yes, if you got guns, put them up. Lock them, put them up out of the reach of children. I agree with that. What Faith is saying. Yeah, you do that because a lot of young kids now are getting shot and killed. Some folks are carrying guns around like police. And I'm saying, man, what kind of gun y'all got? AKA, what is that? So that's just letting y'all just be praying for the young folks. A lot of killing through the black community, and a lot of times you wonder is there killing in other community, not just black. Is it some white folks killing white folks? Is it Chinese killing? I'm just asking. So you don't see that, but on the news you see a lot of blacks killing blacks. So y'all just be aware. Watch your children. Watch who they friends are. Watch who they play with, and make sure they do what my parents did to me. Because I can't talk to y'all about raising kids. Eric Brown can't. I'm just gonna talk about my experience. Mama didn't let us spend the night over a friend's house. Let me say this right quick. My mama didn't never let us stay or spend the night over a friend's house. We can go over there. You cannot spend the night over a friend's house. You can spend the night over grandmama or granddad's house, but not friend's house. We don't do that. When it came down to coming home after school, come straight home. Before you do anything, come straight home first. My mama always said no, a lot of stuff. So I knew just let me come home. I was late one time and got the butt whooping of my life. Woo-wee! Man, I got tore up from the floor up. Okay. So I had to learn. I learned that because I used to run. Mommy said, hey, y'all hold Eric. Cause he ain't gonna do nothing but run and slide up under the bed. And Mama strong, she pulled that bed up. But that's just saying, y'all, just letting y'all know. hmm So yeah, well now wait a minute. Yeah, okay now, Scorpion Mama, you're right. People carry people are scary. They carry a gun. They don't fight. Some of them can't fight, but they will shoot and shoot and run. They ain't man enough to say, okay, I shot him and stand there and wait on the police. No, because police come in with some heavy artillery. Woo, these folks come with some heavy artillery. Uh, but yes, y'all, please, y'all, the guns, please, y'all. Let me go back. Let me see. Some mom do not teach the kids that and they grow up saying crap. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Cause moms don't teach their children. But like I said, when your children listen to you on YouTube, or if they sitting there looking at you, you darn that still teaching them. Because they looking at things you do. And you can get mad at your children, but some of them say, Mom, can I talk to you? Do you think what you did just wrong? Ain't that's wrong what you did? Shut up, don't tell me what to do. You do what I tell you to do. That's a wrong way of doing it. Now, I'm a grown man. I don't talk to my mama any kind of way. I ask my mama questions. Then I sit back and listen to her talk. Then I talk to her. Sometimes you can talk to your parents just by you asking questions can convict them. They do some stupid stuff and you give them that look, it convict them. You ain't got to disrespect them. Just listen to what they saying. Sometimes you say, Mama, if it's all right, I can ask a question. You think that was right what you did? They get mad then. Whoa, wait. Let's see. Yes, it's sad how young people are walking around with guns like they're in the army. It's scary. That's true, Eric. There's no spending the night. No, I don't blame you. Okay, right. Some people, some of these parents want to be friends with their children. That's right. But at the same time, it's all right, I would say, just looking at me, Cold Pepsi, it's all right to be friends with your parents, but you got to respect them. It's a way. Don't be like completely be your friend. They start wanting to disrespect you. No, no, no. Well, let's get this straightened out. You call me mom. Okay? You call me mom. Now, I'm going to tell you, my best friend, his daddy had them to call him by his first name. They said, well, ain't this disrespectful? It can be, but it all depends on the parent and the child. Because the thing about it, the child, they still respect their daddy. They didn't go off on him. They called him by his first name because that's what he wanted them to do. But he told them, call your mama, mom. I'm good. Call my mom, mom. You're going to respect both of us. And when he got on them, they listened. How I know I was there. Because when he had to get on me, I listened. Even though he wasn't my daddy, I listened. And I be quiet. And if I had a problem, I know how to be nice about it and ask a question. Hey, 2300 Jackson Street, you doing all right? I'm doing fine. But I just wanted y'all to understand that my children call me by my name, but they don't disrespect me. Right, right. Okay, Cold Pepsi. Yeah, but they don't disrespect, because when somebody starts disrespect, you know how to hit them in the mouth. You know where their mouth is. But yeah, I couldn't get over that. I had to listen to that again when she was talking about gun violence. That was deep. I'm just saying that. Because see, some people you don't talk to, they telling the truth. That was deep. That's why when it comes to guns, I don't carry a gun, no. For what? But if I have to carry one, I will. But one thing about it, violence is where I was raised, is the last resort. The very, 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 very last resort. Because a lot of people do what they say they're going to do, or some people say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. They're not going to do nothing, y'all. Half of them ain't going to do nothing. Let me see. What was this? What are you talking about? Will? What you talking about, Willis? The picture's old as dirt. Yes, it is. Old as dirt. Yeah, but these people get on here, get all in the swimming pool like they got it going on. And I said, man, that person probably broke. Try to act like they supposed to know everything. What they supposed to be? A realtor. They know about selling houses, right? You don't know about selling no house. You don't know about selling no house, too. How can some people sell you houses? They don't know nothing about selling no house. They say they do. Don't know nothing about selling no house. Don't know about buying a house. Yeah, but people are doing that. They sitting up here putting on a facade. They don't carry themselves as young ladies. They don't carry themselves as gentlemen. And gentlemen, that's when you open the door for a woman. When you take a woman out, and I'm gonna get off the subject a little bit because I can. This is y'all know how I am. When a gentleman comes to court a lady, or when a gentleman comes to come to a lady's home, you introduce yourself. Yes, you do. But when you leave, you open the door for your woman. You open your door for your woman on the positive side. Men, when you ask to take a woman out, you have money, you pay for the date. You pay for the whole 9 yards. Now some say, man, when I pay for it, that means I'm gonna get some. No, that ain't what it means. Don't work like that. I don't do that. It's all about the movie. It's all about the food. Going out to dinner. You walking. You walk on the outside. Let the woman walk on the inside. You protect your woman. You protect your woman. Her birthday, buy her a gift. Take on a vacation. Oh, a woman needs. They deserve that. But remember, men. This is men I'm talking to. Remember, you do it. It's all good. But sometimes you stop. You look now to make sure that woman is yours. She don't hardly call you. She don't say, well, let me cook you something. Always giving to her. Sometimes it's something else, ain't it? It can be strange. So you got to step back and say, okay, let me see. Stop calling. How come you ain't been calling? Because you ain't been calling me. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got money in your pocket, that don't mean that you got to spend it on her. And what I mean by that, if that's your woman and she loves you back, you give her love, she loves you back. It ain't the sex thing, because making love, y'all crazy. Making love is when you also send her flowers and candy. Okay? That is your girlfriend. Somebody you just meeting. But if that's your girlfriend, just show her the respect she deserves. That's all. If that's your girlfriend. If she's not, then y'all friends. When it comes down, she say something about the date. Well, you want to go out or something? Okay, she supposed to pay for it if she initiate and ask on the date. But men, you still gotta watch, and women, you gotta watch. Is that for me? Then you have to ask. Sometimes y'all don't do this. A lot of folks don't do this. Get on your knees and pray and ask God. God, is that the one you want for me? If that's the one for you, then that's a different story. But if that's not for you, if you just hidden and oh well, he nice and he like me, but is that for you? Is that man for you? Just saying. Think about it. Is that man for you? Is that woman for you? And men, if you date a woman and she got kids, respect the kids. If the kids don't respect you, then that it's up to the mama or the parent to work that out. Vice versa, women. If he got a child need to respect you. Love him and his child. If a man cannot accept a woman, if he accept a woman, can't accept a child, you can't accept a woman. Because that child is a part of that woman. Sometimes knowing when to back up. Oh, y'all, my bad.
Okay.
Hey,
Mo
how you
mo
doing?
mo.
Hey, let me
Hey,
see.
I got a quick food for thought. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I got a girlfriend. She's a hairstylist, right?
Right.
So when she go to work, she says, I got a client coming over. Oh, I gotta go meet my client, right? I got
Mm-hmm.
another girlfriend. She's a real estate agent.
Mm-hmm.
When she go to work, she says, I got a house to show. Oh, I got this property I'm dealing with, right?
Right,
She
right.
don't never say, I gotta go do a YouTube live.
Right. All right.
I
Right.
gotta go sit on a panel. So
Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying is that I've been here now for 6 years, maybe 5 years, knowledgeable of some other people. I never heard them once go show a property.
That's messed up. Now
I
that is
never heard
true.
them once use verbiage about showing a property. Now, you can be many things in a field. So you could be in real estate and have other responsibilities other
Mm-hmm.
than show a property. Um, but very few people are that, because I don't know anybody. Again, I know people that invest in properties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Investors, they always are going to see a client. Like, no, the language around here is inconsistent with what people purport to be doing in their real life.
Right.
Their stuff don't add up. The free
Right.
time that many people have on here don't add up.
Right.
Period. End of story. While people
Right.
worrying about if I'm a lahora, if I'm a lawyer, they need to know this. Whatever I do for a living, I got a whole paycheck that goes along with it, and it don't got me begging on the internet.
Right, right. That's true. That's true. Because when you sit there and say, "Come on, y'all, come on, donations, give me come on, y'all," and then another thing, when you said, "Y'all hit the likes, come on, hit the likes," if you hit the likes, so I can. Why you got to hit the like? Now you even like. I don't say that because you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Not it don't matter. You viewed it, you seen it. That's what it is. If you don't
Well,
like it,
I
that's up to
like
you.
people to hit the likes because it encourages engagement. If people hit your like, it means that people are engaging in the content, and
Mhm.
YouTube then says, "Oh, this is content worth sharing out."
Right,
That's all that's about. But I'm just saying, for everyone, start listening to folks and listen to what they say they do in life.
right. Especially the one that really gets me is when a certain one particularly want to fight that one person. They want to fight them so bad. But the sad thing is they don't want to fight everybody else that said something about them. There's a whole lot of people that said something, but they want to fight that particular one. Maybe they think, oh, I can really beat that one up, but I can't beat up all these men. Oh, I can't beat these other women up, but I can show beat that one up. And I understand. I say, wow, you always want to fight. You
Personally, I think a
want
lot of these people up here are
to fight.
receptionists in corporations.
Mm,
Like, they work somewhere and they just a goddamn receptionist. They're the person that answers the phone and shows you to the coffee.
but
Anyway, let me go.
okay,
I'll speak to you later.
all right, take care. It's really funny. It's really funny, and it's funny how somebody got you recorded. It's a very embarrassing video, and and you don't want to fight them, but you want to fight somebody. I don't get it, but it is what it is. That's how people are. Y'all, but I'll tell you the truth though, and that is true. If you're a real estate agent, then that's the question. Show somebody how to buy a house or sell a house. You don't show nothing that consists that you do that. Then some people show a house with a car in it. But the funny thing about it, is it your house? That's the stuff I'm talking about. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, and another thing, y'all, stay off these drugs. If you on drugs, you on crack and heroin, get off of it. If you smoking weed, don't do it. If you smoking cigarettes, don't do it. But if you choose to, that's on you. It's not on nobody else but you. Uh Stop getting up to live, stop jumping live to live, and then jumping back in this live. Don't make sense. It don't make sense. I want to thank y'all for coming to my live. Also, shout out to Foot Soldier Monica, Mo Justice, Scorpion Mama, Cold Pepsi, Felicia the One. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all take care. Eric Brown got to go. I got to try to get someone to go to the store so I can put something on to cook what you got. And I got an idea what I want. I know what I want. I'm like, oh man, let me do what I do. All right, y'all. You have a good day too. Take care. 2300. Oh, shout out to you, 2300 Jackson Street. Something wrong when I hit I meant to tell you, when I hit your heart and I leave and it come back, it goes off. I don't know what's wrong with it, but you take care of yourself. All right, that's what I said. One day I would talk to anyone. Only too much recording conversation. Oh yeah, let me say that. Yeah, another thing. When somebody, and I'm gonna say this too, Monica, when somebody turn around and record and put your business out on a business like that, that's the type of person nobody wants to deal with. If y'all have a person that put your parents out there, put your name out there, put your address, all that stuff, that individual you want to stay away from. Stay away from that individual. That individual is no good. She didn't put out nobody else's, but she put out Monica's. That lets you know when Monica was cool. She got mad with Monica. She put her business out there. Stay away from that interloper. Stay away from that one. All right. All right. Y'all take care. And y'all have a blessed day.